Hi Nicole, how are you?
Good, thanks.
So we're just going to go through a needs analysis. What this is going to do is help identify your current and history of your physical activity,
Cool.
along with some goals that you'd like to do have for your program.
Yeah.
So we'll just go through, obviously your name is Nicole and have your date of birth. What is your mobile number?
0422 658 508. I didn't think about that.
Cool. So going over your pre-exercise screening review that we did earlier, your outcome suggests that you exercise at a vigorous intensity for about 300 minutes a week. So that is all good for you to continue that through this program. There's no need to bring it back or anything like that. And we haven't seen, you don't need a referral or anything. All healthy. Cool. So moving on, we have your physical activity history. So just going back maybe a few years ago, maybe in your early 20s, teens, how often would you say that you work out or train or did sports?
I would say that I've probably been like a 5 or 6, maybe more days a week since
sure.
I can remember.
Yep, it's a bit like that.
Yeah.
Cool. And how often would you do train or do sports? Like, so if it's 5 or 6 times a week, would it be like an hour every day, half an hour?
Yeah, probably like at least an hour,
Okay.
up towards 2.
Very active.
Yes.
I love that. And what would you do? What kind of sports? Did you go to the gym? Did you
Yeah.
do weight training or?
Like historically, I'd say more of just like team sport background, like
Yep.
soccer, touch football, basketball, and then in the last handful of years, more weight style, resistance training, CrossFit, etc.
Amazing. Love that. That's good. And now, so currently your physical activity, what does that look like in a week?
Yeah, it's probably a little bit less than it has been. I'd probably say maybe 5 days a week, 4
Yep.
or 5 days a week.
And roughly how long do you work out in those days?
Still probably an hour or more sessions, yeah.
That is fine. And what are you doing when you're training?
Yeah, so all predominantly CrossFit stuff these days. Not necessarily all just high intensity stuff,
Yeah.
but normally with a bit of strength training and some like functional bodybuilding stuff to kind of supplement it a little bit.
So it's funny, I'll be selling a lot more of it, but
Lovely. And what is your preference? So obviously like CrossFit and strength, is that like what you are preferring to do at the moment? That's kind of where you want this program to head.
Yeah, definitely. I prefer CrossFit, but I probably struggled with the metabolic conditioning stuff for myself. I really enjoy the strength training. I probably want to spend a bit more focus on that like accessory strength
Okay.
building stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
so that's going to be for tomorrow. You're still picking it up from start later? Yeah, is that alright? Yeah. So I just can't guarantee what time. That's right, what's tomorrow, Thursday? Oh, yeah.
Cool. And do you have a preference of how long you like these sessions to go for?
Yeah, probably like that 60 to 90 minute range.
Amazing. All right. Well, now we're going to get into our goal setting. We're going to go through the SMART goal process. Yeah. So we'll start off with S, which is specific. Do you have a specific goal that you would like to achieve?
It's hard to choose one.
I know the feeling.
Yeah, I think if I'm being really specific, I think that working towards a 50 kilo strict press
Okay.
would be a good thing. I think a program geared towards that kind of goal might be really good for my overall like shoulder health.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that. Something I need to work on myself. Measurable. So how would you like to, or us to measure this progress? There's a few ways we can go about it. We can obviously do tests, and obviously progressive overload is going to help us week to week to know. But testing wise, we could hit like obviously a 1 RM, or did you want to hit it once, or was it like a 4 reps?
Look, if I get more than one, I'm pretty happy. Yeah, just that progressive overload style from week to week, as long as it's something that I can track in terms of kilos and percentages.
Yep.
And then to have a test at the end. I guess for your baseline testing, if it helps to do a heavy one before having a program,
And
sure.
then,
And we can go.
Cool. Lovely. And do we think this is achievable for you?
Yeah, I hope so. You'll make it achievable for me.
We wouldn't have it really. And is this going to be relevant to you and your life in and outside of the gym?
Yeah, well, like I said, I think it's not like, a heaps fun, exciting goal to achieve, but I think it is relevant because it is achievable. But yeah, it's purposeful in that I guess it would be good for my overall health.
Yeah.
Shoulder health.
Exactly. Can't tie it. And do you have a time frame that you would like to achieve this by? Obviously, we've got to give it some time, but is there a specific time that you would like to have this goal ticked off?
Look, I'm happy to work for however long, but I guess if I had to put a time frame on it, I'd be pretty comfortable with like 6 to 8 weeks.
Beautiful. We can organize that. Amazing. So that was obviously really helpful, and thank you for your time. And
Thank you.
I'll see you later for an updated program and some assessments.
Cool, thank you.